Well, for those who don't know, Sarah Boone zipped up her live-in 5'2", 103-pound boyfriend George Torres into a suitcase where he suffocated to death. There is her own phone footage of her boyfriend begging for his life to be let out. This, with other media evidence, was quite damning to her defense. So Sarah comes up Aries rising. Those Aries rising people are such characters, real firecrackers. I've done videos on Bethany Frankel and Phil Spector, both of whom also come up Aries rising, and they never fail to amuse. They can lose their temper. Fire signs rising can be hotheads. Aries can be a monkey on your back, thinking if they harass you enough, you'll relent. She had gone through 7 defense lawyers who ultimately requested to be removed from her case because of her demanding, harassing nature, until the judge told her she would no longer be granted any more lawyers and she would have to represent herself. She didn't know how to do that, so she put in a hand-drawn ad advertising for a lawyer, and at least one did respond. He wasn't given enough time to prepare because of all the time wasted on all the other lawyers, and the trial date was already set. Aries is dominating and takes charge. It's laughable that Sarah takes on the battered woman defense when she's clearly capable of taking care of herself with that sharp, commanding voice and abrasive personality, constantly operating in her own self-interest. Combative, arrogant, she took full control over her own police interrogation. That Aries takeover personality is a force to be reckoned with. This is not a mousy personality that is shoved in the background. She comes across as an annoying drunk, constantly inserting herself, who won't get out of your face and won't leave.
What's your name again? I just said the stuff. So that's all I want you. There you go. Go call Papa Mom.
Babe, I had no idea.
Jesus Christ. Go inside. Call Mom and Pop.
What?
You're not gonna do anything for him. There you go.
They
Call Mom
won't
and Pop.
answer.
You can't do
I'll
anything
make
for
Jimmy
him.
go over there. Babe!
Stop screaming at him. See, don't listen. I know. No. Go back inside.
Sure!
Go back inside. Go back inside. Jesus.
Do you need Jesus right now?
I don't need Jesus. Go inside. Why do you keep coming out here causing problems? Go inside and call Mom and Pop. There's nothing you can do for him out here. You're not going to hug him. You're not going to go talk to him. Just go inside and call Mom and Pop.
How's Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's the property manager. He's asking him questions. The deputy's asking him questions. Why is this?
What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, go inside. Call Mom and Pops. Let's go. You're not doing anything for him screaming here. Why is this so hard for you?
What happened?
Take her inside. Take her inside. Maybe he'll just show it to you.
Father's number and his mother's number.
Yes, I got both. I got both. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all gotta go. Okay, it's done when it's done.
Why are you screaming for?
Sarah, I need your number.
Goodness gracious.
I have it.
I need you to write it.
I know. She's on something.
So they got domestic incident last week.
I'll give
He has no contact order.
He has no. Okay.
I know how it feels to be locked up without a number.
Yeah.
Can you write his mother and his father's number?
Come inside.
Come on, let's go. Let's go inside.
You need anything with me?
I need you to go inside like in 5 minutes.
Here's the phone number.
Goodness gracious. All right, go.
George!
Yeah, you have to hurry up. It's about the 4.
Once again, if she can harass you enough, maybe you'll relent and let her have her way. Let's look at her chart. Her ruler Mars is in Cancer in the 4th. She has a bit of a puffy face, which could be the Cancer influence. Her energies are directed in the home, so she basically cleans her house, does the laundry, cooks. She's got a lot of time on her hands since she stopped working 2 years before the murder, around the time she got a divorce. In fact, she has stated there were times she and George were bored with nothing to do, and because of their excess drinking, they're frequently in a state of slumber. Sarah is always telling you she was a straight-A student, which may well be true. With Jupiter exalted in Cancer in the 3rd house, she may well have been a good student. As I said, in the Bethany Franco and Phil Spector videos, Aries rising can be quick to give themselves more credit than they deserve and give others no credit at all. They know how to blow their own horn.
I don't think you all understand who I am.
Okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son.
Okay.
I excel at everything.
Notice she's got her sun in Libra, conjuncting the 7th. Sarah seems to make her way in life through marriage. So after her divorce, she quits working. Her ex-husband, Brian Boone, becomes an indentured servant, paying out $1,000 in alimony and $100 in child support per month, plus buying out her share of the house in the divorce settlement. Perhaps she quit working to help qualify for all that alimony. She was having an affair with Taurus while still married to Brian. Notice Saturn in the 5th with no aspects. No aspects means no activity. Sarah's only real responsibility was caretaking her son. She and Brian shared joint custody, splitting the time down the middle, with her taking the boy on Monday and Tuesday, Brian taking him Wednesday and Thursday, and then alternating the 3-day weekend. But she failed to pick up her son from school frequently enough that Brian has to call in advance to see if she's going to do it. Sometimes he has to call 2 or 3 times to reach her. She has also given a number of excuses why she's unable to take the boy. At the time of the murder, Brian said last time she took her son was a full week ago. He said Sarah changed after having their son, no longer able to go to the pub and party it up. She did not embrace motherhood, feeling trapped, and did not spend time with the boy. It is questionable why Sarah would want joint custody at all when the boy seemed to cramp her lifestyle. In fact, it's incredible she's entitled to any custody since she has a severe drinking problem. But she probably fought for it. I suspect it has something to do with making her eligible for alimony. But once again, no aspects to Saturn in the 5th, no activity, no interest. It sits there like a lead balloon. So you notice the Sun conjunct Pluto, conjunct Venus, all sextile to charitable Neptune in the 8th of other people's money? Yeah, that's all that alimony, child support, and divorce settlement money. Marriage has been very good to Sarah. She frequently leans on Brian when she's in trouble or just wants to talk, disturbing him at all hours of the night. She has mentioned times she and Taurus were rolling in the money, and then at the time of the murder, how they could barely scrape 2 nickels together, and she was constantly begging Brian for money. Her choice of liquor was vodka, but later she had been reduced to cheap wine because that was all she could afford. Brian said once she starts drinking, she can't stop. Another curiosity is how much Taurus contributed to the household finances. Brian claimed Taurus had a 20-hour part-time hardware job when he could get the hours. Sarah claims Taurus would occasionally pay a bill to contribute. Taurus had an ex-wife hassling him, probably about child support, so it's reasonable to assume Taurus didn't have much money. Fire signs rising never stop fighting. If they're found guilty, you can bet they'll bury themselves in a prison law library. Then they will try for another trial. Then they will exhaust their appeals. Then they will put out a website asking for donations for a lawyer to help this wrongly convicted prisoner to be released. They never stop fighting, especially Aries rising.